Listen, listen. Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. Listen. This is a revelation from Jesus Christ, which God gave him. Did you miss that point? Which God gave him. Revelation 2. The letters addressed to the congregations in Asia Minor, which are pertinent for us today. Revelation 2. Write this letter to the angel of the church congregation in Ephesus. This is the message from the one who holds the 7 stars in his right hand, the one who walks among the 7 golden lampstands. I know all the things you do. I've seen your hard work and your patient endurance. I know you don't tolerate evil people. You've examined the claims of those who say they are apostles but are not. And you've discovered they are liars. You have patiently suffered for me without quitting. But I've got this one complaint against you. You don't love me or each other as you did at first. Look how far you've fallen from the first love. Turn back to me again and work as you did at first. If you don't, I will come and remove your lampstand from its place among the congregations. But there's one thing about you that's good. You hate the deeds of the Nicolaitans, just like I do. Anyone who is willing to hear, listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the congregations. Everyone who is victorious will eat from the tree of life in the paradise of God. The message to the congregation in Smyrna, Revelation 2 verse 8. Write this letter to the angel of the congregation in Smyrna. This is the message from the one who is the first and last, who died and is alive. I know about your suffering and your poverty, but you are rich. I know the slander of those opposing you. They say they are Jews, but they are really aren't Jews, because theirs is the synagogue of Satan. Don't be afraid of what you're about to suffer. The devil will throw some of you into prison and put you to test, and you'll be persecuted for 10 days. Remain faithful even when facing death. I will give you a crown of life. Anyone who is willing to hear should listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the congregations. Whoever is victorious will not be hurt by the second death. The message to the congregation in Pergamum, Revelation 2 verse 12. I know you live in the city where the great throne of city is located, and yet you've remained loyal to me. And you refused to deny me, even when Antipas, my faithful witness, was martyred among you by Satan's followers. And yet, I've got a few complaints against you. You tolerate some among you who are like Balaam, who showed Balak how to trip up the people of Israel. He taught them to worship idols by eating foods offered to idols and by committing sexual sin. In the same way, you have Nicolaitans among you, people who follow the same teaching and commit the same sins. Repent, or I will come to you suddenly and fight against them with the sword of my mouth. Anyone who is willing to hear should listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the congregations. Everyone who is victorious will eat of the manna that has been hidden away in heaven. I will give to each one a white stone, and on the stone will be engraved a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. Revelation 2 verse 18, the message to the congregation in Thyatira. Write this letter to the angel of the congregation in Thyatira. I know all the things you do, your love, your faith, your service, and your patient endurance. I can see your constant improvement in all these things, but I have this complaint against you. You are permitting that woman, that Jezebel, who calls herself a prophetess, to lead my servants astray. Now she's encouraging them to worship idols, eat food offered to idols, and commit sexual sins. I gave her time to repent, but she wouldn't turn away from her immorality. I will throw her, therefore, upon a sickbed, and she will suffer greatly with all those who commit adultery with her, unless they turn away from their evil deeds. I will strike her children dead. All the congregation will know I'm the one who searches out the thoughts and intentions of every person. I will give to each one of you what you deserve individually. But I've got a message for the rest of you in Thyatira who have not followed the false teaching, the deeper truths, as they call them, the depths of Satan. I'll ask nothing more of you except that you hold tightly to what you have until I come. To all who are victorious, who obey to the very end, I'll give authority over all the nations, and they will rule the nations with an iron rod and smash them like clay pots. They'll have the same authority. They will have the same authority I received from my Father. I will give them the morning star. Anyone who is willing to hear should listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the congregations. Revelation 3. The message to the congregation in Sardis. I know all the things you do. You have a reputation for being alive, but you are dead. Wake up. Strengthen what little remains, for even what is left is at the point of death. Your deeds are far from right in the sight of my God. Go back to what you heard and believed at first. Hold to it firmly and turn to me again. If you don't, I will come upon you suddenly, unexpected as a thief. Yet even in Sardis there are some among you who have not soiled their garments with evil deeds, and they will walk with me in white, for they are worthy. All who are victorious will be clothed in white. I will never erase their names from the book of life. I will announce before my Father and his angels that they are mine. Anyone who is willing to hear should listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the churches, the congregations. Revelation 3, verse 7. The message to the congregation of Philadelphia. I know all the things you do. I have opened a door for you that no one can shut. You got little strength, but you've obeyed my word, and you don't deny me. Look, I will force those who belong to Satan, those liars who say they are Jews but are not, to come and bow down at your feet. They will acknowledge that you are the ones I love. Because you obeyed my command and persevered, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. Look, I'm coming quickly. Hold on to what you have, so that no one will take away your crown. All who are victorious will become pillars in the temple of my God. They'll never have to leave it. I'll write my name, my God's name, on them too. And they will be citizens in the city of my God, the new Jerusalem that comes down from heaven from my God. They'll have my new name inscribed upon them. Anyone who is willing to hear should listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the congregations. Revelation 3:14 to the congregation at Laodicea. I know all the things you do. You are neither hot nor cold. I wish you were hot or cold. But since you are lukewarm, I'm going to spew you out of my mouth. You say, I'm rich. I've got everything. I don't need anything. You don't realize you are wretched and naked. I advise you to buy gold from me. Gold refined by fire. Then you'll be rich. Also, buy white garments so you'll be not ashamed by your nakedness. Buy ointment for your eyes so you'll be able to see. I am the one who corrects and disciplines everyone I love. Be diligent. Turn from your indifference. Look, here I stand at the door and knock. If you hear me calling and open the door, I'll come in and we will share a meal as friends. I'll invite everyone who's victorious to sit with me on my throne, just as I was victorious and sat with my Father on his throne. Anyone who is willing to hear should listen to the Spirit and understand what the Spirit is saying to the congregations. Shalom.